heart of Houston. It's fun. It's engaging. It's Chattin' with Chelsea. She's daytime's new bestie. Here's your host, Chelsea Edwards. Come back to me. I've got the feeling.
Hey, besties. Welcome to another episode of Chattin' with Chelsea. I'm your daytime bestie, Chelsea Edwards, and today we are back in school, okay? We're going to help you with your budget, plus we've got some meal planning, some easy recipes for you and the kids. Plus, we've got the Chattin' with Chelsea interns with us today. Hello. They taught me this. They taught me that.
Oh,
okay.
Yeah. Clock it.
Clock it. Okay, we've got Joy and we've got Serenity.
Hi.
Both seniors. Joy goes to University of Houston. Serenity goes to Texas Southern University.
Woo, woo. TSU prom.
That's mine. All right, so we want to get some tips from you guys because you've been in college for years now. You know, you've been around the block, so you know how to work the system. You got some tips for anybody going into college right now. Okay, so let's start with you, Joy. What are your tips for new college students?
Honestly, I always stick to the 3 C's: connection, community, and consistency. Connect with people, connect with your dorm mates, connect with your teachers, your principals. You never know who you're gonna need in the long run. Also, communication. Be communicative with your advisors. Let them know what you need, and they can also let you know what you need, because you don't wanna be in a situation where you're about to graduate and you don't have exactly what you need. And then also be really, really consistent in everything that you do. Be consistent. If you're going to join an org, be consistent in that. If you're going to get a job, if you're going to take 6 classes instead of 5, just be consistent with yourself, and there won't be any problems. There won't be anything to regret afterwards.
See, you see why she got the gig? That was a great tips right there. All right, Serenity, what do you have?
So it's a lot, but in a nutshell, do your research. Make sure that you're choosing the right major, make sure you're choosing the right classes, and making sure you're choosing somewhere that you want to be and that you want to go to. Make sure that you're making connections with your peers, your advisors, making sure because those connections with your peers and advisors and teachers are going to be your lifelong connections. Those are your recommendation letters and your scholarship opportunities. So just make sure you stay proactive, stay connected. You're going to find yourself in college. You're going to make new friends. You're going to find your voice. Everything's not going to be glitters and gold, but everything will work itself out. And ultimately, you're going to find yourself, and you're transitioning into something.
Oh, great tips. Okay, and I have to say, you have been like just incredible interns here at Chattin' with Chelsea. Just exceeded my expectations. We didn't hire you just because of the names, Joy and Serenity. Even though we need more of that in our lives, you all like outperformed some other candidates. So we really appreciate you being here. Any tips for some of those college students trying to get an internship or already have one and they want to make sure they make the most of it?
So this will be my 3rd internship, my 3rd journalism internship, and I feel like what I've learned is to try everything. I want to be a reporter, I want to be an anchor, but with the Chattin' with Chelsea internship made me kind of question, okay, now I like production as well, you know what I'm saying? I like being behind the scenes, I like learning how to do the cameras, I like the lighting. Just try everything, because you just never want to walk out of college and be regretful.
Yeah, that's how you get, this is your chance to get all that experience, right? All right, what about you, Serenity?
I would say stay involved. The first internship you're going to do is going to catapult you into the next one, Me being a radio, television, and film major, I've worked on numerous of movie sets, TV show sets, reality show sets, game shows, and everything has led me here. I've done social media internships, social media management internships, so it's a lot. But stay involved. Those connections are going to get you to the next one. Then they're going to get you a job, and then you go into your career, and then you're somebody. So just, yeah.
Yes, you are somebody.
You are somebody. You are somebody.
Yes,
You can get to where we are too.
Remember
okay?
that. All right, so where do you all want to go next? What are the thoughts right now? What are we feeling going into senior year?
I want to go to graduation. I wouldn't want to go across the stage.
Focus on that. That is perfectly fine.
You know, I like the different cities too. Like I wouldn't mind, trying a different city, but definitely graduation first.
Okay, all right. Priorities. I got you. Serenity.
So with me being from Los Angeles and I moved here on a scholarship, I'm kind of used to the city. Wherever is destined for me to go, will be appreciative. I've actually been really inspired by Lisa and you guys. So show running and producing and set design, all of this is my spiel, and I'm starting to see I love this environment and it's natural for me. So I feel like I'm right where I need to be, and I feel like my path is going to align itself.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
And whatever we can do to help, because you know
Y'all
you're
my
getting a
girls.
glowing recommendation letter from me over here. Okay, all right.
I'm recommending you too.
I'm going to include that in there. Okay, thank you.
Because I need Chelsea to be a host. I need her to.
You need this to keep going, right?
I need her to get in acting and everything.
Yeah, right. Okay. And in case you guys heard all the noise, that's my little son over there. He's going to get connected with us a little later in the show. So you guys, we got some great budgeting tips for you and that meal planning I told you about. We're going to make everything easy. That's how we do it on Chattin' with Chelsea. We're going to take a quick break first. We'll be right back. Back to school can mean back to spending for some of us parents when we don't really necessarily want to do all the spending.
Yes.
We got Nicole James here, Better Money Habits Ambassador with Bank of America, to help us reel it in, or at least we can plan for it accordingly.
Yes.
Because I just got some school supplies the other day, and I had a little sticker shock. Back in the day, it was just a few cents.
Yes.
It seems like, but things have gone up. So what are some ways that we can prepare for having to spend more during the school year on supplies or whatever?
Yes, so in general, I would say you got to have a plan. You got to have a plan. I actually have 3 tips: plan, budget, and save.
Okay.
And each one has its own thing now. So you got to be able to plan, make a wish list. You know, when you're thinking about what you need, look at your inventory at your house. You may have some extra leftover tablets from the year before, so you may not need to overspend on certain things. So make a wish list, and then next you're going to want to budget. How much do you have to spend? What's your spending limits to ensure you don't go over or do impulse buying? We easily go to the stores. We hit the stores running, but without a plan and budgeting, you can really send your finances in a downfall. So I'm really key on having that plan first, budgeting, and then last but not least, save. You want to look at savings as there's so many savings out there. We have Labor Day sales coming up, but you want to ensure that you are utilizing something to make your purchases that's going to pay you back. Like, for example, Bank of America Cash Rewards Customized Credit Card is now offering 6% cash back to new cardholders.
Okay, so you could get a good card when you do have to do the spending, get the cash back, and then you got to pay it off though every month, right?
You got to remember to pay it off. That's key.
Okay, so let's walk through this with an example of a student, a parent of a student who's going to college.
Yes.
We just had our interns up here, so we know college expenses are on a whole other level than what I'm dealing with right now with a 4-year-old.
Absolutely.
So when it comes to, you have the tuition, you have all the dorm supplies and things like that, and then your student might be hitting you up throughout the year like, hey mom, I need a little something.
Yes.
Okay, so how do we plan and budget and save for that?
Okay, I say it starts first with financial education.
Okay.
Financial literacy is key, and it's for us adults as well, but for our kids, we got to get them started now. You never can start so early. So I tell everyone, learning is my superpower, because you never can stop learning at all ages. And so with the kids, they need to learn how to budget as well, so they won't be calling us all day asking for funds, right?
Yeah.
And so I'm a Better Money Habits advocate, and I go around, we're going to high schools, we're going to colleges, teaching financial literacy, which is key. We have a great platform, it's called Better Money Habits, and it's a free education platform that has educational videos, tips, tools, and it is teaching youth and young adults things like budgeting, banking basics, credit, which is very important, and then what to do when you do learn all that. How do you reach your financial goals?
I love that.
So it's a lot to learn, but that is where I'm paying it forward, ensuring that our youth and young adults are well equipped.
And that's really important for the kids going off to college, because they'll start signing up for credit cards that they can't pay off. We don't need that. We need for you to have the education before you get to that step. All right. So let's say the parent has already planned for tuition, work that into the budget, because they knew They knew that was coming. Maybe even books, even though it's like after the fact, that's when we know how much the books cost.
Yes.
How else can they make adjustments when it comes to those unexpected expenses?
Yes, there's always unexpected expenses. I would say have an emergency fund. And it goes back to our budgeting piece. As parents, we have to lead by example. And so I teach parents as well how to budget and set up a plan for themselves and for the children. Right now, Bank of America recently launched a Safe Balance for Family Banking.
Okay.
It is an incredible account, and you know, just thinking about your son, you got a few more years, just a few more years, and
he's already in the pockets though.
Yes, he is. But you'll be able to get him started early.
Okay, so this is an account that he can use.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yes,
all
it's
right.
parent owned, and it's free till they're turn 25 years old, which is incredible. And with the Safe Balance for Family Banking, you are the owner. So as the parent, you own the account. You can set spending limits. You're able to monitor what they're doing, and just at 6 years old, they can have access to the mobile and online banking. You know how advanced these kids are.
Yeah, I bet he would swipe real quick. Why is it important to go ahead and have these accounts for our students?
It starts at home. I'm a firm believer, you know, thinking that there's one thing they can learn about budgeting, and when you go to the store with them, let them know the value of money. When they learn the value of money, they start looking at things different. And I was just explaining earlier, I have a nephew, he's 7 years old, and he has his account, and he's super excited. He called me the other day. He said, "Auntie, I have $136. Like he's proud of his money, you know. And you know, my sister's gonna start doing allowances for him, and he's really watching his balance grow. He's logging into his account every day. Every day. I said, wow, he's gonna be incredible. So he's already learning the value of money. He's learning how to budget, save, and you know, be able to reach his goals. I ask him all the time, what do you want to be in the future, you know? And so it's going to start with learning that financial education to be able to get him to where he needs to be in the future.
Okay, so no matter what stage we're at, we can sit down with our kids, how to work out a budget, and then figure out where, you know, some of that money is going to go or come from when it comes to these extra expenses for school.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Now, I know you're going to have some parents who are like, I don't know where the money's going to come from. Like, absolutely no idea.
Yes.
But since it is early in the school year, do you recommend having maybe a school savings account or a separate account just to put things in? Because we know that things are going to happen, whether it's an emergency or whether it's just activities. These activities for the kids are so expensive. You know, you got dances, you got things that we need to pay for. So is that another strategy to make sure that we have that money already set aside?
Yes, absolutely. And I'm a firm believer of planning ahead. Okay. And so you want to think about your goals first. You know, you want to ensure, all right, have I reached my short-term, mid-term, or long-term goals myself? And then while you're doing that, you can put some to the side, open a savings account. Yes, it's key, but have a plan. And you know, there's a tool I utilize through Bank of America. It's called Life Plan, where I'm able to choose my categories of what are my financial goals, what are my priorities. And yes, your children are always going to be the forefront, but you just have to ensure that you are financially stable as well before you can pass down to them.
Ooh, good point. Okay.
Yes.
Get yourself together.
That's right.
Then you can plan, budget, and save for the school year. Okay.
Yes,
Well, thank you, Natalie. Some
You're
great
so
information
welcome.
there.
Yes.
All right, guys, we're going to take a quick break, and then we're going to come back with some recipes that you and the kids can eat, and you're going to like them, okay? We'll be right back. Award-winning Chef Cassi is back. Now that we're back in school, I could use some help because here's the thing. I can make my son some things, but then I don't want to eat them, and it results in me having to make multiple meals.
I completely understand that, but why are you wasting time making multiple meals? Because you know I'm going to show you how you can condense that, save time and money all at the same time.
And that's why you're here.
Yes.
You're back.
Having 3 kids and making lunch and dinner is crazy.
It
complicated.
is too much. Okay, so let's start with breakfast because we do have to do breakfast.
Let's take baby steps.
Okay.
Now you know I'm going to put you to work because I love when you're in the kitchen.
Yay. All right.
So on this side, we've got breakfast, snacks, and lunch, right? So typically, you might be feeling kind of good and wake up in the morning and do toast, egg, sausage. But it's Monday morning and the baby has to get to school and you have to get to work.
And so I probably woke up a little late.
You definitely woke up late. It's cute. So I think what we could do here to kind of give us some more time in the morning is pre-prep at night. So we've got the little one, some yogurt. This is vanilla yogurt, and then we have fresh cut fruit. We're gonna put that inside of our pre-prepared yogurt, put it in the refrigerator overnight, add some granola in the morning so we still have crunch. We're done with that.
And you can have just like these little containers or something small.
You can get those from the grocery store. They sell these everywhere now.
Oh, okay, great.
You don't have to worry about where to get those from. Now, we have that pre-prep out of the way, but what if we want a little warm breakfast in the morning? That's where these cute little containers come in. I got these on Amazon. They arrived super duper fast.
Okay.
I took the waffle, cut it up into pieces, and we're gonna give the baby options because we have peanut butter.
Cute. I love that. It's got the little separate container.
Yeah, you can do peanut butter in there, or you can add syrup.
Oh, got it. Okay, and these are like little bento boxes that you can
little baby
search
bento
for.
boxes are the cutest.
Okay.
And you have your fruit here. We want to make a full breakfast.
Well balanced.
Got grain, fruit, dairy, pack them a little milk, and then we're good to go.
And I don't have to feel guilty about
You don't.
what we threw together for breakfast. I like that.
We threw together the night before the pre-prepped parfaits, but now we're gonna make you a parfait. But we're gonna give you the cute bougie one, okay?
I get to eat too.
Yes,
wow,
you do.
This never
so we
happens.
have strawberries and blueberries, and I have apples. Okay. So we're gonna take these. You can do this part.
I can do whatever I want with this. Okay.
Now you know me. I like to do a little something here. So I have mine, and I'm laying them kind of in a crescent moon shape because I'm a little.
Okay, I'm splashing. Sorry.
You know what?
I did too much.
You on the right track, girl.
Okay.
And then this is a mix of trail mix. It's like the pepitas, which are pumpkin seeds, almonds, sunflower seeds, some chocolate bites.
Nice.
Put some of that on yours.
That is elevated.
It is, and it's super easy. It's taking us just as long to make ours as we do for the little kids. This is granola. Use as much as your heart desires. I love granola, so I'm gonna. I'll leave a little bit for you.
Just a little bit. That's all I need.
Okay.
A little crunch.
Now, this is the best part because you gotta have a little honey or some agave to bring it all together. Drizzle, drizzle, drizzle.
Nice. What? This looks so gourmet.
It's not. We did it in 30 seconds.
I love it. Okay, little honey, and then. Is that cinnamon if we want to?
Yeah, you're good to go.
Oh, I'm good.
Now, see, since I have apples, I like to bring it all together. Gotta be a little cohesive, so I sprinkle a little cinnamon on mine.
Oh, nice. Girl, gorgeous. Wow. And it's the same groceries that we use
literally
for
the same.
For the
it's
kiddos.
the same. Yeah.
Okay, love that.
Look at that.
Nice. All right. Okay, so are we doing lunch now?
Yeah, we're done with breakfast. We're getting ready to pack lunch. We packed the baby a sandwich here, and we've got some pretzels. If you want, you can even add these apples. Drizzle a little caramel on the apple. Boom, caramel apple. And then that's it. We're going to top it, put it in the lunch kit, and we have moved on, right?
Okay, my baby's off to the side saying he wants that. Okay.
Literally. So here we have the same sandwich.
Yes.
Only for ours, we're going to do garlic aioli. We're going to skip the mayo. Add a little pizzazz. I do have the lettuce here and tomatoes, but we're gonna go with baby spinach and arugula.
Okay, this is a grown folks sandwich.
Yes, and I sauteed it in a little bit of olive oil, sprinkle salt and pepper on there, and then we're done. Lay your meat on there, and you have your tomato.
Nice. Okay.
And we're done.
Okay, and this is something we can already have ahead of time as well.
Yes, this
and
is
packed
already
up for
done.
ourselves.
As you can see, this is already cooked. You can have that on the side.
Bam.
It's done.
We're ready to go.
Here's your bento box, girl.
This is our grown folks bento box.
We are giving grown folks bento box here.
Yes. Okay, I love it.
So open that up. Take all your pieces out so I can show you how to use it.
Okay, cool. Very cool. You got the silverware and everything.
Yes, everything is there. So these cute little Ziploc baggies came with this whole entire set.
Oh, wow.
Listen, you don't have time to put all the things together, so the things are already put together for you.
Yes, please.
Here's your bento box that we'll use for this bag. It fits right in there. Ziploc baggies for your chips. You can even put a hot soup in there to go with your sandwich, or you can put a drink in here. This is microwave safe. So it's up to you how you want to use it.
This is a full meal.
It is.
Okay.
You have a salad on the bottom of your bento box. Don't worry, because the dressing can be here too.
There we go. You got everything we need, so we can have a grown folks lunch as well with some of the same things we use for the kids.
I definitely would rather go with this sandwich than
absolutely. I mean, nothing wrong. He's gonna like that one. Okay.
All
right. What else?
What makes us pull our hair out is we've done all that the night before to prep. and now we can breathe because dinner is going to be a fly.
Oh, okay.
Dinner is going to be a breeze.
I don't know if that's what I say.
Tonight for dinner, we did sticky rice and barbecue chicken.
Okay.
This is sticky barbecue chicken. It's got a little garlic, a little honey. The recipe's on my website.
I was going to say, where's the recipe?
You already
on
know
your
where
website.
you can find it.
Okay.
And also steamed green beans. Pop those in the microwave. Don't make yourself just be stressed out for no reason.
We don't need
Pop
it.
it in the microwave, but the key is to make it taste really good.
How do we do that?
So you have that microwave situation going on, put it in a separate bowl, add salt, pepper, and a salt-free seasoning like garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, whatever you like to put on your green beans. Mix it all up, and then there you go.
Bam.
We took it up like 3 notches that fast.
I love it. Easy. You made the whole thing easy.
Yeah, here is the same thing. This looks delicious, but it took just the same amount of time. This is wild rice and quinoa, green beans prepared the same way, a piece of salmon, and it's topped with the crawfish cream sauce.
Ooh.
Now, look, the cream sauce is for next level. You ready, girl?
I think I'm ready. Okay.
Well, you can find that recipe as well on my website, too. So it's very easy.
Tell the folks where the website is.
You can go to chefcassi.com, ChefCassi.com.
Okay, all right. And so this is the dinner that we made, but we can also pack this with us for the next day?
Yes, and that's the beauty of it all. So you got this lovely kit here, and now this your job.
Okay, I gotta get to work here.
You gotta do something.
We're gonna put some chicken in here.
Yes, and you're gonna lay your rice right on the side.
Okay. Doable.
Yes, you could. You literally can do this part. There you go.
Bam.
Come on, 2 hands.
Here we go.
Yes.
Getting into it. All right. That's enough for me because otherwise I'll get itis and not want to work anymore.
Okay. And here's your top. That's gonna go on your bento.
Okay.
And all of your silverware's there.
And we're set to go.
Carefree.
One last thing.
Carefree.
Okay, Chef.
Carefree.
Thank you so much for making it easy for us.
Thank you.
Guys, we're going to take a quick break and we'll be right back after this. I want to thank our guests, Chef Cassi and Nicole James from Bank of America, for helping us get back in the groove, back in school. We've got another back-to-schooler here, Christian, in high school. All right, we're covering all the bases. My son, as well, came to say hello. Are you ready to go back to school?
Yes.
Yes, he is. I'm ready too. Okay, you guys keep up with us on social at Chelsea Show Fox. We'll see you on the next Chattin' with Chelsea.